Welcome to Fairy Tale Access, where the head fairy's quest is to prove that fairy tales do exist in actual time rather than once upon a time. Together, we will unravel the heroes, young and old, who turn dreams into reality. These are the people who still believe in happily ever after. The discoveries will bend even our most cynical non-believers into believing in fairy tales.
Hi, welcome to Fairy Tale Access, where kids rule. I'm Camila, filling in for the head fairy, and today I have 20 really interesting facts that I want to share with you, and a really cool science experiment. Let's get started. Number 1, our first fact. This fact is that mice don't actually like cheese. They prefer chocolate. It's pretty interesting because you've probably always heard that mice like cheese and nothing else, really. So this little mouse should actually have chocolate in his hands rather than cheese. Number 2, the second fact. This next fact is that if you hold a gerbil by its tail, it's likely to break off. If you have a gerbil or are planning to get one, this might be a helpful tip. So this might break off if it's a real gerbil. Fact number 3. Did you know that a group of giraffes is called a tower? Wonder how they got that name. Fact number 4. This fact is pretty cool, but did you know that a group of Twitter users in Japan once posted exactly 143,199 tweets in 1 second? I think that's really cool because that seems very hard to do. Fact number 5. Did you know that an Italian designer created a couch that resembles to a chocolate bar? That would be so cool to have. It might make you hungry, though. Oh my gosh, it's great that you went to the dentist. Fact number 6. Did you know that toothpaste was once sold in jars? I can't imagine having to scoop out toothpaste from a jar. I mean, having toothpaste in a tube is way easier for me. Fact number 7. Now we're going bananas. Did you know that one banana is called a finger, while a bunch of bananas is called a hand? I call that going bananas. Fact number 8. The name Max is the most popular for dogs in the US, UK, and Australia. Now, if you recognize this little furry face here, you know that his name is Max. If you don't, he's from the movie The Secret Life of Pets. By the way, it's a really good movie. Fact number 9. Did you know that chocolate is toxic to horses, dogs, parrots, and cats? I mean, it might be toxic to other animals too. Good thing it's not toxic to us. I like chocolate, so I don't want that to be toxic to me. Fact number 10. Did you know that a giant panda is lighter than a 500-pound piano? The average giant panda weighs between 165 and 300 pounds. I learned that from the National Geographic Kids website. There are a lot of other cute facts about pandas too that you might want to learn. Okay, so now we're going to do number 11, which is a really fun science experiment. And for the science experiment, what you need is a blue marble, right here, a blue marble, and a paper cup with 2 holes punched on each side and a string wrapped around it. And so then I'm going to put this marble in the cup. It's in the cup. And I'm going to start to spin it. And this is an example of centripetal force. It's kind of like a roller coaster because sometimes roller coasters go upside down and the marble isn't falling out like a human wouldn't fall out of a roller coaster. So now I'm going to get to a stop. And if you notice, the marble is in the cup. It has not fallen out. It is not on the floor. It is in the cup. And that is centripetal force. And that was also really cool. And I love that science experiment. Now let's go back to the other facts. That is so cool. Fact number 12. Did you know that every second 3 Barbie dolls are sold somewhere in the world? 1, 2, 3. There goes some more. Fact number 13. Did you know that the most viewed YouTube video in 2015 was Gangnam Style by Psy?
Gangnam Style. 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이
To be honest, I've seen that video multiple times as well. It's really funny. Fact number 14. Did you know that people have actually named their dogs Winnie the Poodle, Santa Paws, Mary Poppins, Chief Tater Tot, and the Great Pepperoni? One person named their cat Kung Fu Kitty. Okay, you got to admit, but those were really cute names. Did you think they were cute names? I did too. If you're checking on YouTube, please leave your pet's name below if you have a pet. I'm sure there will be many cute names down there. Fact number 15. This fact is that zucchinis are about 95% water. I mean, they don't even look like they have so much water in them. I mean, you'd think they only have a couple droplets of water, but nope, they don't. They have a lot of water in them. No. Fact number 16. And now these are some personal facts about me. This fact is that I did snorkeling for the first time in Hawaii. It was so cool. I brought an underwater camera with me so I could take pictures of all the colorful fish. At one point, we got so deep that the rocks were up to our bellies. It was so crazy. Fact number 17. This fact is that my favorite food is beans. I like beans because they just taste so good to me. I know not everyone likes beans, but that's one of my favorite foods. Fact number 18. I play 3 different instruments: the piano, violin, and recorder. I like the piano because the notes just sound really pretty to me, and I like to play songs that I know. And I like the violin because it's just fun to hold and play. And the recorder, well, My Aunt Denise asked me a couple minutes ago, what's a recorder? And I was like, what? How do you not know what a recorder is? So a recorder is basically like a plastic flute that's smaller and you don't put it at the side of your mouth, you put it down. Fact number 19. Okay, so it was a nice day in Puerto Rico. I was walking on the beach. I had my sunscreen already on. I was going to the water. I went a little too deep then. And then, next thing I knew, I got knocked over by a massive wave. I got water in my nose, in my ears, in my mouth. It was so gross. When I got out, my eyes were burning from the water. I did not like that feeling at all. So, I don't think you want that to happen to you either. Be careful in the water. Fact number 20. This last fact about me is that my favorite thing to do is arts and crafts. I love arts and crafts so much. It's just so much fun to paint, make things. It's kind of a hobby of mine. And I got my research from this book, Humphrey's World of Pets. It has really cool facts in there. And then I got some other research from Weird But True 7. There's a lot of wacky and wild facts here. And then I got some other research from this third book. It's really funny in there. So you might want to check this out at the library because it's really cool. Thank you so much for joining us today on 20 Cool Facts with Camila. And until next time, kids rule and keep asking questions. Yeah, can I borrow your pen real quick? Oh, yes. That would be so cute. I should probably add more. It's just one really short sentence. Once with a friend, I made up the name Zucchini. I played 3 different instruments since number 18.
Why do you like the violin? I want you to tell me.
Okay.
Why?
Oh my god, you know what a recorder is? Oh no, I forgot again. I think you should add that to my paper. Can I be like, be careful at the water?